Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast. The good.
That's okay. That's good. That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yep. Okay, let's talk about the good. I'll let you start with the good. What's your good for week 5?
So after I said they have a permanent non-mentioned spot on my ugly list, they go ahead and put up 40 points, and that's about I'm talking about the Bears.
The Bears.
They almost got my great, but I feel like I needed to give the Niners a great because they've just been great all season. But the Bears, they did really good. I mean, Justin Fields still didn't have it. I mean, 4 touchdowns, amazing passing, but he was still only a little bit over 50% completion. DJ Moore went shocker. You get a good receiver the football and good things happen.
Correct.
Who knew?
Yep.
But you know what? And it might be a little bit to do with the fact that Washington Commanders leading rusher was Sam Howell. That probably doesn't help. But they did good. I was 1000% out of the Bears, and they put up 40 points against the Commanders, who I didn't think had the world's worst defense. And I know Thursday night games are a little weird, so maybe it's something. Yeah, maybe it's something to do with that. But I still they looked really good this week, so I got to give them props.
Yeah, Fields didn't look bad, but a lot of it was like get the ball to DJ Moore and let him work. There was a couple of plays where DJ Moore just showed why he, like you said, sometimes you just need that one receiver, that one guy that can help you. The defense played better. I felt like the Commanders in the second half, like to me, I think Thursdays are weird and I don't want to make excuses, but I feel like the Commanders went into that game thinking that this was going to be a cakewalk, and they forgot that there's an actual NFL team on the other side of the ball. And then in the second half, they came storming back, and then I can't remember. It was so long ago. I can't remember, but something like hindered they missed a field goal or something. And then that's how it kind of the momentum stopped. I think that's what it was. Don't quote me on it. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what it was. It was something. It was like 20-31 or something like that. And they almost scored. I don't remember. But anyway, point being is this. It was a good win. It was a good win. They needed the win. The Bears showed up, and they showed why teams have to be nervous about them because of that connection between DJ Moore and Justin Fields.
Yeah.
I have an interesting stat through 5 weeks. You want to hear it?
Go for it.
So this is one quarterback right now has 1,143 yards passing, 191 rushing, 11 passing TDs, 5 interceptions, and a 95.4 QBR rating, or a passer rating. The rival quarterback has 1,083 yards, 109 rushing yards, 8 passing touchdowns, and 6 interception with a 77.3 passer rating. Do you know who those two quarterbacks are?
Are they same division?
Same division. One of them is the team we're talking about.
So you got the Bears, so Justin Fields.
Yeah, he's quarterback 1.
And then quarterback 2 would be, I would imagine, Kirk Cousins?
Jordan Love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Compared to Packers and Bears, you're just asking for the hate.
Yeah, I know. But it's just funny because people are so defensive of Jordan Love and like giving him excuses. It's like, well, actually, Justin Fields, who's been like everybody's been so negative about, and rightfully so. I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but he's having a better season so far than Jordan Love. So I don't know. Statistically, that is. So
in their defense, this is the 3rd year for Justin Fields starting, and this is only the 1st year for Love.
No excuses. Hashtag no excuse. That's fair, but whatever. Let's go to my good. I'm gonna go Jacksonville Jaguars. Beating the Buffalo Bills. I think that was a big win for them to beat Bills. In fact, I want to just put the last 2 weeks Jaguars because It was their two London games. They came out victorious. Kind of seemed to right the ship offensively a little bit. They had over let's see here. They had over almost 200 yards rushing on 5 yards a carry. Almost. Trevor Lawrence looked really good. He had a couple of really nice passes in that game. And after the trip to and Calvin Ridley showed up too. So after the Bills destroyed the Dolphins, they go to London and they kind of put up I don't want to say stinker. The game was still pretty close. Josh Allen was fine, but they ended up losing. They couldn't run the ball at all. So good for the Jaguars. It seemed like they're getting back on track the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Good, because you got plenty of like the Jaguars. They finished this London with 2 wins. Now their record is really good and starting to look like the team everyone thought they could become. ATN looked pretty good in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence looked good. Ridley looks good. Even Christian Kirk looks pretty good for them.
Mm-hmm.
So in the end, yeah, you gotta be excited if you're a Jaguar fan. But the Bills, how you can chalk this off as a Bills fan is, one, you beat the team you needed to beat the week before, and 2, you went to London and played a game 2 days later, where the other team I don't even think came home. So the jet lag was something fierce.
Well, interesting enough, I was listening to a podcast about that. It's actually closer for the Bills to fly to London than it is to travel to San Diego.
Oh, that's funny.
So
geography.
Yeah.
You're learning something, people.
So I'm like, is jet lag really an excuse when they do that? When they travel the West Coast, it's like the same amount of time. I should have mapped it out on my own time just to make sure that was the real, because if I'm wrong about that, I'm going to get hate. But I heard that it was only a 5-hour flight from Buffalo to London, and it's a little longer to go to the West Coast.
Maybe it's the air quality. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe it's when you fly over a body of water for that long. That's where the jet lag comes.
You're staring at it too hard.
Yeah, exactly. You want to move on to the bad.
Always.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.